So let me try to limp this on back. Yeah, so sorry about the video quality. I'll tighten up on that next time, I promise. If anything, the worst thing that'll happen is there's 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Stop. I gotta stop. Same problem I've been having. First little road trip here. Let this thing warm up. You know, I don't have a tachometer. I got a little real cheap one, but I think I got it figured out. I've got the idle adjustment screw on the carburetor set up so all I have to do is barely give it a little gas and it starts going forward. So I know that's a good indicator, I think, that it's set to the right RPMs. But anyway, here we go. Okay. So I've taken this around the block a handful of times, and then I've done 3 10-mile round trippers. So I've never gone more than 5 miles away from the house. And I'm not sure how far I'm going to go today either. But we'll see. Not crazy about my camera setup, so I don't know what to expect here. Not sure if you can see the instrument panel or what. I've got all these GoPro attachments, but nothing works on here like it did my other motorcycles. You don't have the same type of handlebars to mount it on. I'll figure it out. Plenty of options out there. So I've had, quite a few motorcycles, most of them brand new. Nothing street legal this small, just 250cc here. So nothing street legal this small. I had a little Coleman mini bike that was 200cc, so this is only 50cc bigger than that. But that would only go 25 miles an hour. Supposedly this will go up to 70. Haven't had it there yet. Had it to 55 a couple times. Still feels weird because I don't know what to do with my left hand. This is no clutch. Trying to avoid the traffic. So one thing I've noticed about this, it rides quite a bit different than any other motorcycle I've had. I've had several Harleys, I've had a Honda, I've had a Kawasaki. For the size of motorcycle, it's got a really long wheelbase and a really low center of gravity. which that combination, long wheelbase, low center of gravity, makes it feel really, really strange to me. I haven't gotten used to it yet. It makes me feel like to keep my balance, I have to sit really straight up with good posture. And although I've got the same, I bought brand new tires, I got the pressure set right in the tires, and I've got the exact same tire. They still make the same tire that came on the bike originally. But to me, when it hits those grooves in the road, it seems that, well, no motorcycle likes grooves in the road, but this one seems to not handle them. I don't know, it just seems a little more squirrely to me with grooves in the road. So I really try to watch out for the grooves in the road and avoid them. Right there. Another thing I noticed is the little funny feeling and some wind, and not very high wind either. It's like it really blows this thing around a little more than I'd like. I'm gonna do something now I've never done. I'm gonna try to get on the interstate and see how it does. It's a little scary to me, actually. I've never had over 55. The stretches, I'm just going up, I think, one exit. This stretch of highway, the speed limit is 65. I don't know if I'll make it up to there or not, but I'm certainly going to stay in the right lane. And just hope I don't get passed by big trucks that blow me all over the place. And the wind's not very high winds today either, but boy, I don't know, just me getting used to it, I guess. Here we go. I want to go. Trust me, I really don't want to go no faster than that. I said the wind, I don't feel comfortable. Yeah, I don't like the wind. I wanted to pay attention to what I was doing rather than look at the speedometer, but I think I hit 64. I wasn't trying to max out. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah. I do not like that feeling. You know what? It may be this windshield. Quick enough. And there you go, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Same problem I've been having. Yeah, same problem I've been having. So front brake locking up on me again. So I had to bleed the front caliper again. Try not to use the front brake so much unless I have to. So I'm either gonna have to buy me a new master cylinder front caliper or do a deep clean. Getting back on Interstate anytime soon. I was too not comfortable. I'm wondering if it's the windshield. I might have to take the windshield off and try that. It shouldn't feel that squirrely. It's actually kind of scary. Yeah. I said I wasn't looking at the speedometer so much, but I think I got it to 64. And I didn't have it full throttle. And the way the wind and the passing trucks was blowing me around, I did not feel comfortable at that speed at all. So I actually slowed down a lot more than I like to. I got down to about 48, but I was in the right lane, so yeah. I'm not going to do that again anytime soon until I feel much more comfortable. I sure would like to know from some of the other Honda Helix riders if they experience that or not at fast speeds. I mean, to me the most fun on this scooter is 35 to 45. It's nice to know that'll do highway speeds. Just I'm gonna have to be a lot more comfortable with it. It's kind of funny. I've had a Harley with the biggest engine as big as 96 cubic inches, which is almost 1600 cc. Never been that scared before. I don't know if it's the windshield, it's the long wheelbase, it's the center of gravity, the low center of gravity, I just don't know. I'm definitely not comfortable at high speed on this yet. And it can't be the tires, because the tires are the original brand, original model number. Exact same tire that came on these bikes new, and I've got the right air pressure in them. Safety is my number one priority. Reliability number two. And I'm not 100% confident of either one right now. Yeah. hopefully someday. We'll see. This is probably as far away from home as I'm going today. I didn't check my odometer before I left. But this is probably no more than about 5 miles away. So I've got a little about 45-mile trip I'd like to take on this. But that's one way, and I just I don't feel confident yet to make a trip that long. It'd be like a 90-mile round trip. Somebody I want to see. So yeah, that's the things I've noticed. It's a very low center of gravity, long wheelbase, and a little squirrely at high speeds, if you ask me. Now to me, this is the kind of riding this bike's fantastic for. This type of riding right here. This type of thing. Just kind of around town, through the park. I was waiting for a day like this because it's been awful hot lately. As high as like 104. Some people say, "Oh, that's a great. That's when you want to go on a motorcycle." Not for me, man. I hate riding when it's hot. It's probably upper 70s today. It's more my speed. Honestly, I like riding in the 60s and 70s. 60s and 70s. Really get much up in the 80s. It's I guess it's okay, but certainly not in the 90s. I don't like it at all. It's like a blast furnace when you do that. This is a nice park. Yeah, so all I did with the front disc brake system is drained all the old fluid, put new fluid in, bled off the air, hoping that would do it. All I needed to do, but I think I'm gonna have to do more than that. Unfortunately, I didn't really flush it out. I just drained all the brake fluid and put new brake fluid in. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to just take it all apart, clean it real well, or do a rebuild, or just buy a new master cylinder and a new brake caliper. Possibly. The brake feels okay now. I think it seems like at higher speeds is when it locks up. It wants to lock up on me. The other day I went on a trip and I had it throttle wide open and the brakes was holding me back to 50 miles an hour as fast as I could go. And back then, a while ago actually, I was just trying to get up to 60. Like I said, 55 is the highest I've ever been. I said, well, let me just go up to 60. And I thought I was backing off on the throttle, but it kept going up. Before I know it, I was up to 64. And I didn't have the throttle wide open either. But I don't know, too scary for me. The feel I had. Like I say, it may just be the low center of gravity, long wheelbase, or this windshield, or a combination of all of them. The wind is not high today. I mean, I barely see the leaves blowing. It's not like it's 20, 25 miles an hour or anything like that. It's like, it's got to be under 10 miles an hour. course, when those big trucks pass you, that's a different thing there. It seems like even in a light wind, I'll turn in here, find a shady spot. Give it a little rest. I'm open, it's kind of open the more I ride it, the more I usually any vehicle, the more you drive it, the better condition it is. Okay, let me stop and park here. So according to my tripometer, I've only ridden this so far 49 miles total. So I lost the original recording to the next like minute and a half, but it gave me time to think about the instability issue. I mean, that is what kind of separates a scooter from a motorcycle, I'm realizing. I think the biggest issue actually is one I didn't mention in the beginning of the video, is the much smaller diameter wheels on a scooter versus a motorcycle. And I've never, other than a little mini bike, which I had, 200cc mini bike that had smaller, even smaller diameter wheels than the Helix here. Yeah, it couldn't go but 25 miles an hour. But here you have small diameter wheels that can go 70 miles an hour. And I think that in combination with the section of Interstate I went in was concrete paved. And concrete pavement usually has grooves in them. So yeah, but I have noticed, even though I was on a relatively milder road before that was asphalt, even a slight wind at higher speeds made me feel a little uncomfortable. But yeah, so into my project, in theory, because I said 6 weeks to get this thing running. So I don't know how many more videos of this particular topic I'll do, but I've had fun to date. So we'll see. Yeah, so sorry about the video quality. I'll tighten up on that next time, I promise. I don't think I'm more than 5 miles away from home again. So let me try to limp this on back. Hopefully I make it okay. I think if anything, the worst thing that'll happen is probably the front brake will try to lock up on me again. But let me know out there if you have a Helix and you've experienced the same type of instability in windy conditions like I have. And hey, see you next time. Thanks.